EmceeTV.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Wilson. You're watching EmceeTV The Podcast. We're coming at you a little bit earlier than normal scheduled times, but my man Ray got to slide out. He got big plans. So, as always with me, my bro.
This your boy Bigg Ray West, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast. And they know.
So I hear you got some plans. You're gonna get out of town for a little bit, have some fun.
Yeah, man, we finna hit a couple games and shit. You know, me and my big cousins. You know what I'm sizzling. Yeah, it should be a good time, man. Hit the West Coast for a little bit, enjoy ourselves.
Nice. Hell yeah. I mess with that. That sounds like a lot of fun. I hope you guys have a phenomenal trip. I was double checking the audio. Where did you say you guys are going?
Man, we're going to go catch a 49ers game and we're going to catch a Golden State Warriors game.
Oh, shit. Is this go Brock Purdy?
Not on my time. You know what I'm saying? My older cousin, though, that's his squad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my cousin D-Man. His team is the 49ers, and we got a thing, a group of cousins every year. We go to an NFL stadium and we watch each other's teams and shit, you know. So this year the 49ers are up, and yeah, we're finna go to Monday Night Football and watch them play the Panthers.
Okay. I mess with it. That'll be fun. And then you said you guys might be catching a basketball game too?
Yeah, we're going to fuck with Golden State Warriors and I believe the Atlanta Hawks. I think it's Atlanta. I don't know if it's Atlanta. I know it's Golden State, obviously, though. So we're going to check out their new shit, man. That's going to be dope. My first time seeing Goat Curry.
There we go. Man, he's phenomenal to watch. That man is impressive to watch on the court. That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Seeing a lot of big people in a short span, you know?
Yeah. That'll be fun, bro. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm just blasting out the link real quick. Cool. So that'll be good. Is the weather supposed to be pretty good out that way?
I mean, it's better than here. It's going to be 60s. You know what I'm saying? Lows of motherfucking 40s.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's hoodie season for me, you know?
Yeah.
So
I mess with it.
I'm cool with that. And it's Friday Eve, y'all. Friday Eve.
Did you already scope out some places to go and eat and get it in, or are you just going to like fly off the cuff?
Oh, Steve, you know me better than that. You know that eating map is already mapped out.
But did you find you a barbecue spot, or what are you doing?
And you know this.
I figured.
Okay.
I figured this much.
You know this. So we got a place called South Winchester Barbecue.
Okay.
You know this, man. We're gonna go check that out.
You scooped it up off of Yelp?
I've been doing a lot of TikTok and then YouTubing.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that. And there's this breakfast food truck. You know, they make breakfast sandwiches called Hash and Dash.
Oh, you were looking for breakfast.
You know what I'm saying? Hash and Dash. So, I mean, yeah, you're right.
Busted.
When you're right, you're right.
Nah, bro. That sounds hella fun. That should be dope. Are you gonna try and do any hip hop stuff out there?
Absolutely. So we're gonna try to go fuck with Tiki Pete's.
Okay.
There's a spot out there called Tiki Pete's, and young T.O. is supposed to be out there rapping, you know. And I fuck with young T.O.'s music, so it'll be crazy to actually see him, you know. And there's another dude out there rapping, man. Let me see if I can pull up who's out there rapping. I've seen that shit.
Hell yeah. The homie Sean from the Cellar Boys just jumped up in here. He said, "What's good with y'all?" Man, much love, Sean. I appreciate you joining the podcast with us, bro.
Shout out to the Cellar children, man. Cellar Boys.
Little heartbreak kid.
Little heartbreak kid. Hello.
Much love. Yeah, this is a little earlier than we normally jump on here, but this is gonna free up the rest of my day. So when you brought this to me this morning and you were like, "Hey, I got a lot of stuff going on. Can we go on a little earlier?" It's perfect because I got to. I got a big day ahead of me. I got to get over to the other house and get the last handful of things knocked out over there. I'm about to.
It's Neff the Pharaoh.
Oh shit! Okay, he's a big deal too.
Yeah, Neff the Pharaoh will be out there, I think, Friday.
Okay.
So yeah, man. Tiki Pete's, we in there. No, that's Saturday. Neff the Pharaoh Saturday. Young T.O. is Friday.
Okay. So you're gonna go back there twice?
Probably not.
Nah.
I can't lie.
That
Friday's
verse
Friday's the Golden State game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you guys are already booked. That Neff the Pharaoh joint that he did with JL from Strange Music is hard as hell. I messed with that big time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was on JL's last project. So
okay, I'm tardy on that.
Yeah, they shot a music video for it and everything. So it was pretty hard. Okay, that's exciting, bro. What else we got going on hip hop, bro? We got you got any new singles coming?
So right now we're riding the wave of the DZ. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie DZ from Seattle. We just did Ride and Smoke, DZ, CP, Test 1, produced by Tremaine. And Green Light, Bigg Ray West and Diamond G, featuring Big Flow, produced by Earl on the beat. Kansas City shit. Field of Dreamers, most recent album out there, still going crazy, you know what I'm saying? Produced by Wilson, EmceeTV, 12 new records. And then right now we got Lovers and Smokers. It'll be the 4th installment of the Smoking albums from me and T-Bear, you know what I mean?
Okay. That's something new you're working on, or that's something that's already done and you're just getting ready to put it out?
I'm about to put it out. It's getting mixed and mastered right now. So,
okay. Over at Explicits?
Yep. Shout out Explicit, man. Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. I've been making some new beats, working on some new music. I got a track that JL and I have been working on for quite a while. I'm gonna see if I can't put this hook down on it. He was originally gonna do the hook, but I think I'm gonna drop the hook on it, and then if he don't end up jumping on it, I'm gonna use it anyway and just go ahead and do my own thing with it, and we'll go back to.
I'll do the hook.
He said, "I do that, motherfucker."
I will do the hook. Y'all can do the rapping, and I'll do the hook. You know what I'm talking about?
I appreciate you.
Well,
I was so I got this Chris Webby interview that we did. Well, I dropped the trailer for it, the little sizzler.
Big.
Yep. It's kind of getting a little traction on the internet. This coming Tuesday, right before Thanksgiving, is when it's going to go live. And I figured that was a good time because then it's out there. People got free time on Thanksgiving. They can tap in and watch it. The only thing I'm kind of split on is whether to chop it. At this point, it was going up as one full interview, 45, I think it's 45 or 48 minutes long, something like that. But I was kind of thinking about splitting it into 2 parts and then getting a little extra love on it. You know what I mean? Maybe we turned it into 2 clips and then people watch one clip and then they come back for the other one. You know what I mean? Keep them hungry for the next one. What are your thoughts, Ray?
Do it all. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm serious. So you drop shorts. That's what I'm doing right now. I just did an interview with shout out to homies Marcel P. Black, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and shout out to homie L. Smooth Mensa, OKC.
Hell yeah.
I just did an interview with them, and I'm doing shorts, and then I'll probably drop 2 episodes, and then on top of that, I'm gonna give them the whole entire interview in full length, no cuts, you know what I'm saying? Getting the money all directions.
So you're turning in 1 video into 3 videos essentially, plus shorts.
All that.
Brilliant.
That's what these motherfuckers is doing. That's what Vlad and them doing. They'll take a whole interview, make 100 shorts of it, then drop like 20-minute, 30-minute segments, but then drop the entire interview that's like 2.5 hours long.
Okay. I ain't really tapped in on him, so I gotta every once in a while, I'll catch a little one of them clickbait joints or whatever, and I watch a 30-second clip or
Yeah.
whatever. But that's about as deep as I go in the trenches with him.
So I feel like they're just covering all lengths.
Yeah, because
You
you
get
got
your
you got your people that want to listen to it like a full podcast while they're cleaning the house or driving or whatever, and then you got people that are just scrolling and just want their 30 seconds and then they moving on.
and then you want people that just want the hot story, like the specific point in the story, like when Tupac did whoop de whoop whoop, that little 5-6 minute segment. So
Yep.
yeah,
Okay.
man, I think you cover it all.
That's a good idea. Man, I was disappointed. So we were supposed to go down to Springfield, Missouri, December 6th, and link up with some homies. The dude's Coyote for Hire.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go down there and do a big interview with him, and I was ultra excited and had been working on this for quite a while, putting it together and everything. And me and the homie Ryan and the homie Matt were going to ride down there. Oh, Bitcoin just dropped down to 87,000. I got a notification. It's a little low.
Pull out.
Oh no, you don't want to pull out. You just want to let it ride. Yeah, so we was gonna go down there and link up with Coyote, and then the exhibit was the headliner, and we were gonna try and shoot some pictures and cover the whole event and just make a run. And the event got canceled down at the Regency. I didn't really see any information as to why, but
there's been a lot of canceled concerts, man.
There has been. You and I were talking about that privately off air before we a couple of days ago before we got on here. And man, I mean, between comedians and performers, I've seen tons of concerts canceled, rescheduled, canceled, whatever. You know what I mean? There's been a lot. People as big as Bone Thugs and 3-6 Mafia and Tech Nine canceling tours to people as big as Exhibit.
They're not canceled. They're rescheduled.
That's correct. That is correct. So yeah, man, it's so what do you think that says something about the consumer? Are fans not buying tickets? Are they not buying tickets because they're concerned about their money?
It's not affordable.
You think the ticket price is too high?
Yeah. These motherfuckers is not affordable, man. Motherfuckers shit. Concerts used to be cheap. You know what I'm saying?
$20-$25.
Affordable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, man, you want to get some decent like if it's a seating venue, you want to get some decent ass seats, man. You paying stupid shit. What'd you pay for your Kendrick tickets?
Oh shit, that was a ton. Those were like $400 a ticket.
$400 a ticket to go see Kendrick Lamar, bro.
And I had to buy 4 of them.
And
so
you
that
had
was
to buy
$1,600.
Is that something you would deem affordable?
No, not at all.
Absolutely not. Like, What the fuck is going on?
Well, that's the same thing that people are saying about the NBA and NFL games, right? They're saying
these are and WWE.
These are now corporate events. You got to have corporate money to be able to you got to get tickets from a vendor or from a sponsor or something in order for people to show up and attend. These aren't family events anymore. It's not, hey, me and the kids are going to go catch a baseball game or whatever. You're in for, I mean, especially if you have little kids that want something to eat or something to drink. Fortunately, my son's 14 and he understands the value of $1. And so we postponed eating until after the game, and we just grabbed a couple of Dominoes and went back to the hotel. He was cool with it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean,
ain't like you had a choice, but I know what you're saying.
Well, you know what I mean. I factor his opinion into the equation, but yeah, man, you know what I mean. You and I go to a game, we're in for $200 a seat, and that's on the low end. You know what I mean? We're up in the 200s, maybe the 300s, depending on the venue. You know what I mean? And then if we're going to get something to eat and something to drink, I mean, you get something to eat, you're going to want something to drink. They definitely hide the water fountains.
Let me tell you like this. For my culture, once you going to the game, if you got tickets to go to the game, you ate already and you drank already before. We just go to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
There's no concession money. What?
Yeah.
You're here.
Yo,
That's it. That's the joy. That's the dessert.
yo,
That's your food. That's your hot dog. That's your being here.
better sneak a Kit Kat in your pocket like you
There
did
it
at the
is.
movies.
There it is, man. And that's fucked up. These events, these corporations have decided that the lower income fan doesn't matter. The
Yeah.
broke fan doesn't matter. You know, they want the fan that can spend $2,000 to be in the skybox and have an office party up here and shit, and they want the big money in there, man. They want the family that can have all four come here and everybody can get whatever they want from the concession stands, and then let's all go get jerseys and hats to match our jerseys, and that's who they want.
Yeah.
And unfortunately the majority of America don't got paper like that.
Yeah.
But those are your main supporters also.
100%. They're paying the bills.
Thank you.
Yeah. They're the ones that are loyal, that are tuning in every weekend, watching the game and driving up numbers on TV and then going to the games. And
Bro, perfect example. Google the story Westside Gun and WWE.
actually, it just popped up when I was scrolling through topics for today.
Let's talk that.
Okay. Let me see if I can. I closed a bunch of tabs out, so I may have to pull
Absolutely,
it up again.
no worries. That's just crazy. I feel like this topic right here is kind of will go well with what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like how somebody supports something so hard that could be so loyal, but they don't give a fuck about you. It's a dog eat dog world, man.
So the AI overview, which is the breakdown by Google's Gemini regarding the article, says Westside Gun and WWE have a conflict following an incident in 2025 where rapper Westside Gun alleges he was kicked out of a WWE Raw event, leading him to stop promoting WWE and even change his album art to avoid legal issues. The situation stemmed from Gunn's longtime support and promotion of wrestling through his music and other endeavors such as Million Dollar Man, Billboard. As a $1 Million Man Billboard. As a result, he has shifted focus to his own wrestling promotion, Fourth Rope, to express his passion for wrestling. You can watch the video to learn more about Westside Gun's WWE.
He had a direct quote too about the shit.
Okay.
If I can find that motherfucker.
Yeah, I got a pretty boiled down version of it. So this slamwrestling.net, their bold title here on the article says Westside Gun has pulled his support of WWE, claiming racism.
Uh-oh. Let's read that one. What's that talking about?
I was trying to find something that may not be biased, just because that one says it's a wrestling website. But yeah, let's see what it says. Okay, so they're using the same image here. It's a dude in some Speedo type situation. A white dude standing next to Westside Gun, and as he comes out, looks like Westside's Gun's kind of hyping it up. What do we got here? For years, I mean, nobody with 2 feet has spent the amount of money I have supporting and pushing a brand I've loved.
Gun. That's the quote.
Okay, since I could remember. I sat front row at every big show, literally. All the good times it brought to my life, to the point when I started making music, I incorporated in everything like Wu-Tang, did karate. I made people who hated the product watch it again. I made it look cool, when at the time, people thought it was nerdy, he began. Gunn then accused the WWE of taking action against him due to him using samples from the WWE in his music. They reportedly filed trademark claims against Gunn's use of wrestling imagery and those samples in his music and branding. I've watched that same company sit countless of people next to me who's not even fans for real and act like I didn't exist. I was threatened to take everything out of my music, which I only did to pay homage, or my whole catalog would be demolished. And everybody knows how hard I worked coming from Buffalo for me to get that threat for just supporting and being a real fan hurt me, but I stayed quiet and still, like a crazy man, sat front row because I loved the culture. I even just went viral for spending $50,000 on sweets, he wrote. Damn. That's insane, man.
The he said, I even just went viral for spending 50K on sweets. On my soul, I've only been respectful. I've tried to have conversations with one individual because he's causing all these unnecessary cases. To be honest, he hates seeing a young black successful entrepreneur that could afford those seats. Monday Night Raw starts at 8 p.m. I was kicked out by 8:03 after spending 5K for a seat plus travel, hotel, etc. in my own city for absolutely nothing. Quote, Westside Gun.
Jesus.
So yeah, that's wild, man. And then I understand, and immediately people are probably gonna say, "Oh, well, you can't just obviously you can't use WWE shit in your music without them, flagging you possibly and whatever." He's been doing this shit damn near his whole career. Like, why now suddenly?
Yeah.
Now you're flagged. Now you get out of here. But damn, I've been doing this shit for what, 15, 20 years?
Right.
We had a cordial working relationship. Now it's a problem. What did I do?
When it looks like he was walking somebody out, like they brought him in as a guest at some point.
Yeah.
And he's holding a WWE Raw mic. And so clearly they benefit off of his celebrity a little bit too. It's unfortunate that he got done like this. I don't.
It's wild, right?
Yeah.
It's wild. I thought so. I was like, man.
Especially being as in touch with them as he was. I could understand like Jelly Roll did Whiskey, Weed, and Waffle House, and he got a cease
That's
and desist.
hard.
He got a cease and desist from Waffle House, and they said that they were going to sue him for using their name. He said, nobody spent more money at Waffle House than me. I'm damn near 600 pounds.
Yeah, bro. Like, what the? That shit is wild to me. Like,
yeah. And so he just crossed it out on the front. You could still kind of barely see the Waffle House under it. And it was whiskey, weed, and
wafers. No.
something like that, though. Here, let me see. Either way, he got a cease and desist. And he was like, man, you know what I mean? Nobody supported y'all like I had.
Yeah, these motherfuckers they'll take your money, you know what I'm saying, and get all the free promo, but as soon as you get big and start to make something back from it, like, oh, no, you ain't making no money off us, homie. Like,
it looks like he changed it to whiskey, weed, and women. So, yeah, and I don't think, a little WWE smack or whatever adds to the record a little bit, but nobody's buying it for that. You know what I mean? Like, it is a minor contribution to the record for somebody to make that big of a stink over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dog.
It's unfortunate that it came to that. Props to Westside Gun for all he's done. Him and the Griselda crew have really done an amazing job putting Buffalo on the map and holding it down up there. And the work they've done over the years has definitely brought a lot of attention to their crew. You know what I mean? Sold out venues from coast to coast and rocking shops and doing their thing. I'm sure they'll come to an agreement. You know what I mean? He's big enough. He knows the names of who's doing what and things. So I think it's, in my estimation, I would expect his team can reach out to the lawyers of their team and they'll figure out something, and he'll probably come back around. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I imagine his passion from wrestling is strong enough that he will want to stay a fan. You know what I mean? And so I imagine that this will all get worked out behind the scenes. It's unfortunate that it came to this. Probably never should have had to have, right? But I would hope that his team of lawyers is able to reach out to somebody in their management team or their team of lawyers, and they come to an agreement where they decide that this is a benefit for everybody, especially having him affiliated with their brand and as big as he is. So we'll see.
And everybody, like the fan bases of WWE, it seems like the online anyway, talking about a decline, like empty seats and shit. Like maybe WWE is not doing so hot right now type shit.
Yeah. I haven't really tapped in on that for quite a while. I used to mess with it when I was a kid, and I'd be over to Buddy's house and they'd get the pay-per-view and stuff when I was a kid for SummerSlam or whatever it was, but I ain't tapped in a long time, so I'm off the pulse on that. But I know there's a couple of dudes I work with that used to go to all the Raw events and stuff that they would host down at the arena downtown, and they would pay big money. You know what I mean? $500-$600 a ticket to go and sit, lower bowl, front row area, whatever, and try and cop a ticket. So
I just Googled it, and it says audience and ratings declined, decreased viewership. WWE Raw specifically saw its lowest Netflix rating since its debut in September 2025, with a significant drop in global views.
Damn.
The move to Netflix and the end of the standalone WWE network in most territories have made it harder for some fans to access the content, unlike rival AEW, which remains on traditional television.
Okay.
Who knows, man? Wrestling fans, y'all let us know something.
Real talk. Drop us a comment down below. Let us know. All right, so this brings me to my next thought. Hinterland just dropped their lineup. Did you catch that at all?
I did see that, but I felt like I didn't know anybody on there.
I didn't either. Well,
okay,
I take that back.
That makes me feel a lot better.
I knew Jessie Murph because she's worked with Jelly Roll a little bit.
Okay, I'm familiar with that, but that's it. Only based off that one song.
Mumford & Sons. I feel like I've heard that name, but now that I'm looking at the picture,
some old school shit.
That's what I thought too, but these dudes look like they're more like my age.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know.
But I was on the same thing as you. I thought that they was the same
our
age.
parents listen too.
Yep, 100%. I thought that was that's weird. I could have swore that maybe it's just a different picture. I could have swore nope, says 2008. Mumford & Sons formed in West London in 2008 and quickly rose from small gigs to headlining festivals.
West London, that's why. Shit.
Yeah. Looks like it's July 30th to August 2nd, 2026. I don't see any hip hop on it this year though, and I thought I thought that maybe they would keep that jumping since Tyler the Creator was such a big splash last year. But I don't see any hip hop on there. What do you think we got coming up for big festivals? Do you think anybody's who do you predict is going to be touring in 2026? Are we going to get this Chronic 2026 tour? The Up in Smoke Tour 2026. That's what I meant.
Man.
It's funny because after we started speculating about it, other people did start talking about it.
I mean, I feel like it's an obvious talking point. And you know what I'm saying? If you're keeping an eye on the musical releases.
Yep.
At that time the Giants were all awakened and active.
So and Ice Cube hit us with another lap around the park too.
That's what I'm saying. All the Giants were reawakened and active seemingly at the same time. So it only made sense for some type of mega tour, but it seemed like everybody did their individual thing, you know? I don't think it's going to happen, man.
Well, and it's tough to rationalize number-wise, right? Because if Ice Cube can sell out the United Center on his own, not being stingy or anything, right? But if I can sell out the arena on my own.
It definitely wasn't sold out at all.
Oh, but I'm just if you could, for instance, right?
Yep.
What's the purpose of bringing in another person to split the pie with if I could sell it out on my own? You know what I mean? Like I'm just giving you a portion of my profits.
Let alone 8 other motherfuckers.
Right. Because say you're making, plug in a number, and these aren't real numbers, but say he's making $30,000 a show. You know what I mean? Doing it solo after he pays the bus crew, the loaders, you know what I mean? He's taken home after all is said and done. Taxes are paid out of the show. Say he pockets $30,000. Why do I want to go down to 10 or 7.5 if I got to bring in 8 motherfuckers on top of what I'm doing?
The only way it'll work, Steve, and I said this before, I think, on the podcast, the only way it'll work is if you only do like 2 or 3 shows. You can't do a tour.
You did say that. Just some mega spots.
You do 2 or 3 shows and 2 or 3 stadiums. That's it. You hit the East Coast, you hit the South, and you hit the West Coast. That's it. We ain't doing the Midwest. If you're in the Midwest, you come down to Texas or wherever the South is. That takes that whole region. That's that whole region.
We were just talking about people not being able to afford tickets. If there's only 3 shows,
it's gotta be very limited.
Tickets are $10,000.
it's got to be very limited to generate people to want to go. Like, this is some once in a lifetime shit. We're doing 3 shows. We're never doing this ever again in life. These legends are all coming together for these 3 dates. If you want to get your ass there, you will get there. No question. No matter where you are in the United States, if you give a fuck about rap and you want to see that shit, you'll go to one of those 3 cities.
But don't you think supply and demand is going to dictate those tickets can go for $10,000 a piece?
Hey, I think if for everybody to get their bread, keep it limited like this, do 2 or 3 shows, dog. That's it.
You gonna have folks buying tickets, selling them on eBay, making $9,000 a ticket.
Man, I don't know, dog.
Yeah, I'm with you though. I mean, that's even if you just did 5 runs, you know what I mean? If you did 5, if you did pick 2 spots on the West, Seattle and LA. You got 2 on the West Coast. You hit Chicago, you hit Dallas or Houston, one of them, and then you hit New York, maybe Miami.
And
do
that's
6
pricey
shows.
though, man. I know money's not a thing for guys like that, but man, when a show of that magnitude, man, that's pricey. That's pricey. You want to keep them numbers down. You do your 1, 2 shows, man.
I think Live Nation could do it though. You know what I mean?
They definitely could if they wanted to.
Right. As much as we wouldn't want somebody like that affiliated with it, you know what I mean? I mean, you do for the smoothness you're going to get out of a company that's done 25,000 shows. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm going to Google that. I wonder how many shows Live Nation does a year. How many do you think?
Fuck. I'd say 1,200.
Nationwide?
Sure.
365 days. What's that work out to? 4 shows a day, roughly? A little less than 4?
Yep.
I'm going bigger than that. I'm going $5,000. We'll see if we can get a number. I don't know if they publicize this information or not. Oof. We both were way under. All right. So Google AI, Gemini, says Live Nation promoted approximately 40,230 shows and festivals in 2019, a recent high watermark before the pandemic caused a drop in numbers. The numbers fluctuated with around 17,000 events in 2021 and 43,644 events in 2022, showing a recent rebound. So they don't have, super accurate, up-to-date information, but holy 40,000 events.
That's called monopoly on the game, my boy.
What does that work out to a day? 40,000 divided by 365. Oh, no. That's 109 shows a day. Closer to 110.
I'm like, why are we doing this?
That's insane. That's insane, bro.
All for the love of money.
I mean, but how many offices do they have? You know what I mean? You got to look at all of that. So, I mean, they got an office in Des Moines, Iowa. You know what I mean? So, Kansas City, I mean, Minneapolis, Omaha, they got offices everywhere. So, yeah, I mean, that's less than 1 show a day in every metropolitan city. And when you're doing stuff like the movies, we were just talking offline, they got Macaulay Culkin screening Home Alone, and then a Q&A afterwards or whatever coming up for Christmas. So, you got an event. It's not necessarily a music event per se, but you're going to watch a 2-hour movie, and then you got a short Q&A with Macaulay Culkin, and that's your event for the day. You get a check mark for an event performed, and then they move on.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk some hip hop real quick. If that's cool.
Let's do it.
Let's talk Max B, man.
He just got out of prison, right?
So, absolutely. Max B served 16 years for his role in an armed robbery gone wrong that resulted in a man's death. This comes in via hiphopdx.com. He was arrested back in 2007 on murder and robbery conspiracy charges after David Taylor was killed in an armed robbery that Max had allegedly orchestrated. The $1 Million Baby rapper originally received a 75-year prison sentence that was later changed to 20 years after he pled guilty to aggravated manslaughter. Begavel has already been making the most of his newfound freedom. French Montana posted a video on Instagram of them in the studio together working on a third installment of their fan favorite Coke Wave mixtape. This man just came home already talking about dope and selling Coke already. This is crazy. No. Max also attended Sunday's New York Jets game against the Cleveland Browns. I feel righteous. I feel good. I'm grateful, thankful, God is good, he said in a brief interview with popular Instagram fit channel The People Gallery. Steve, what you think? 16 years, came home, had a 75-year sentence, got it dropped to 20 years for manslaughter. Out of 20, he did 16.
His interview with GQ.com, Culture, says Max described his 16-year sentence as paying his dues. He says, quote, "Listen, man, where I'm at now in life, I wouldn't do anything different." He says, "It's all part of the journey. I don't know if it gets any better." I don't know. That came out 2 days ago. I wasn't super familiar with him. I know he did some shit with Dipset. I was trying to think of like a song that I knew of his, but I don't think I really tapped in on him. I don't know. Looks like he was dropping heavy in 2010.
Yeah, you got to be with Harlem. You got to be Dipset, Bird Gang. You got to know about French Montana, those type of guys. You got to be gully. You got to be gully, Steve.
All right. I must not have tapped in hard enough to. I missed that wave.
No, I can't. Respectfully, I don't know a lot about Max B's music either. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a Dipset Bird Gang guy. I knew a little bit. I knew the commercial hits and shit like that. I'm sure Max probably had a commercial hit. It just flew under the radar for me, respectfully.
Yeah, I'd say it was the same for me as well. I mean, I guess he paid his dues.
Can you imagine doing 16 years and then coming home to boom, walking the motherfucking field at the New York Jets game and shit after just being locked up for 16 years and then being in a motherfucking $1 million studio with your homeboy French Montana and the best of the foods and women and models running around and shit, just back at the life after 16 years.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
Gotta be wild feeling, bro.
For sure. Yeah, that's got to be wild. I don't even know if the average person could adjust that quick. You know what I mean? To go from correctional facility, complete lockdown, whatever,
right?
Eating trash food.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting in a box by myself, nothing but dudes around, to just whatever you want.
Yeah. And the homie, they picked him up in a fly ass whip. They put some ice on his neck and shit. Iced him out. Gave him his little jewels and shit.
Oh yeah, they had to have a little. Had to have been something to show. You know what I mean? Whoever wanted to do records with him probably did something just to stunt a little bit, if you will.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure French Montana met him.
Okay. French
Montana and family, I guess. So
yeah,
that's good, man. You love to see somebody come home, and yeah, man. Hopefully, keep his nose clean, man. Stay free, and stay with your family, man.
It looks like he already made an appearance on Revolt TV, and he's making the podcast circuit.
Yeah, also says on Hip Hop DX, he's set to embark on a 7-day tour this month, playing clubs across the East Coast, including New York City, Rhode Island, and Trenton. Getting right back to it.
Yeah. Huh. I suppose if you're in the Bing and you're just sitting there writing and working the whole time, you got 16 years worth of material.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw Tupac came out the box after what? He was in there. I don't even know if he was locked up for a year before Suge got him out. Maybe it was a year. And he came out with a double disc. You see people like X-Rated come out and just start dropping track after track after track when they can get back in the booth. So
X-Rated is so nice and underrated. It's stupid. It's criminal.
Yeah. He's I He's a professional when it comes to getting down on
Dog,
the mic.
he's so nice. He's
For
so
real.
nice. His last album, I forgot what the fuck it's called. Damn. Yeah, Steve will look it up, man. My bad, X-rated, man. It's all religious and stuff. I forgot what it's called.
We got internet moving slow.
I did a video about it too because I broke it down.
A Prayer in Hell, released in 2023.
Nope. 2025.
Why is it not pulling up? Here.
A Prophecy in Purgatory.
There we go. I just got it same time as you. Prophecy in Purgatory. He's 51 years old.
Damn. That motherfucker did like 20-some years in the joint, though.
Yeah. That's like half his life.
Nah, that's crazy, man. Shout out X-Rated, man. If y'all haven't heard that CD, go bump A Prophecy in Purgatory, dog. That shit, like, when you listen to that shit, man, it make you realize, like, the way he's rhyming and the storytelling and all that, like, you gotta be a fucking brainiac, bro, to put that shit together. Like, you could tell that he reads a lot and is very educated and intellectual. Like, he talking some brainiac shit on there, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to tap in on that one. I haven't heard that one yet.
I was impressed.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely dig him. You know what I mean? I rock with some of his music. Yeah, he got a gang of albums out. It's tough to keep up on. I mean, he got damn near as many, I was gonna say is rich, but maybe not quite that many, but he got a lot of records.
Oh, I don't know if nobody welling like Rich, dog. Let me think. Anybody welling like Rich? DZ's getting busy too.
Yo.
DZ's catalog's long as fuck, but I don't know if he's welling like Rich.
Let me see. If I type in most records in hip hop.
Nah, shit, it's gonna say Lil Wayne or some bullshit like that.
So this pulled up most record sales.
Drake.
Yep. Drake and Jay-Z and Eminem were in there. Who has created the most records?
Say albums.
Okay. It says Gucci Mane.
I don't doubt it.
Widely considered to have released the most albums and projects with over 100. E40 is another highly prolific artist with 20 solo albums.
That boy Earl is crazy with it. Hey, that fool will drop an album and he'll drop an album and then have 4 versions of the same album. All different songs though.
That's branding. That's marketing.
Bro, hey, and then who's the first bro you said?
Gucci.
Hey, Gucci, man, I think probably like 2 years ago or something, I think this fool dropped an album that had 80 tracks on it.
That's insane.
Rich the Factor dropped an album that had 100 tracks on it.
They going back and forth. I'm going to do 101.
Like, like, you just press play like for the rest of the week and then just walk away.
It's my soundtrack for the week.
Man, like, that's crazy shit, dog. Like, 100-track album, like, fuck it, just give it to him, man.
You press that on vinyl, it's like an Encyclopedia Britannica in your house. Just takes up a shelf in the living room.
What the fuck is all those? Oh, that's Rich the Factor's 4th album.
Hey, go grab me record number 27.
Oh, you mean you want to hear track 23?
100%.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to them though, getting it, man. The grind is crazy. That boy Messy Marv used to drop crazy like that too. Yeah, E40 was a good one though.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's stupid with the releases, just
and the longevity.
But I will say this though, some of E40's new shit, dog. Sometimes some of them songs are just like, come on, 40, man. Like, This shit, man. This shit gotta stop, dog. You just saying anything sometimes, dog.
He got a new. I saw an ad the other day for a new flavor of his scissor. Not scissor. What is it? It's
On one.
no his drink.
On one.
Oh, the one I saw was Slurricane.
Okay. Well, his newest shit's called On One. I feel like.
Oh, okay. It was what the heck? So I just typed it in. What flavor is Slurricane? There's a margarita mix.
Oh, that shit been out for a few years.
Oh, well, he must have, or I don't know. They were running a new ad for it for some reason. I could have swore they had a new flavor. It was something green. Apparently, they got a type of cannabis called Slurricane now too. Of course, they do.
So the shit I'm talking about is infusion wine, and it has 5 flavors.
Okay.
It's called On One, and they got peach, mango, mixed berry, pineapple, and strawberry, with a 16% alcohol content from the Earl Stevens collections. On One.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The looks like the most recent. When I hit news, the most recent release is the Warriors inspired blue and gold Slurricane flavors.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
He getting to it, boy. E40 don't fuck around, man.
He stays repping for the Bay.
Going with the spoon, you dig?
Yo, 100%.
Earl Stevens selections. This motherfucker whooping ass.
Hell yeah.
I love to see it though.
Yeah.
And still dropping like entrepreneurial as fuck, and then still giving you motherfucking project albums.
Yeah. And did a massive tour with Tech Nine 8 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, I got an E40 tat. I got the E40 motherfucking autograph on my wall from that tour right there. Hold up. Let me show y'all real quick.
Nice.
Boom.
Okay. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Love
got
it.
the E40 autograph from that tour.
I love it. Well, okay, so I wanted to touch base on this. This is kind of a wild one. And there was another handful of break-ins over the weekend. I think it was over the last weekend, if I'm correct. Shador Sanders' house was one of the ones that was broken into. They say $200,000 in possessions were stolen from the Browns quarterback. Let's see here. This article comes in from ESPN. It was November 18th, so 2 days ago. So that's about right. It says approximately $200,000 in property was stolen from the home of Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback Shador Sanders during a break-in Sunday, according to police. 3 suspects entered Shador Sanders' home at about 6:46 p.m. Eastern Time, according to a news release from the Medina County Sheriff's Office. Surveillance cameras in the home captured video footage of the suspects entering and exiting different portions of the home. The suspects were wearing masks and gloves and were seen exiting Sanders' home at around 6:58 p.m. Eastern Time with property belonging to Sanders. The incident is being investigated by the Sheriff's Office, according to the release. And if I'm correct, I feel like, okay, yeah. In the past year, burglaries have taken place at the homes of multiple high-profile athletes, including Los Angeles Lakers' Luka Doncic, while in the Dallas Mavericks, the Cincinnati Bengals' Joe Burrow, Kansas City Chiefs' Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. And then I think one of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I think her house was robbed over the weekend as well.
These are motherfucking luxury stick-up boys.
Yeah.
We only want the big fish.
Sutton Strock and Kathy Hilton in November 2025 had their houses robbed while they were at BravoCon accepting awards. So, yeah. And they're thinking that it's all this. I mean, according to everything that I've heard, they're thinking it's a South American stick-up crew, or robbery crew or whatever. And Tremaine jumped in here and hit us with some emojis. He said, fire. Shout out to Stray Vodka.
Shout out my doggy Tremaine.
But yeah, they're saying that basically they think it's a crew out of South America, and they're gone and out of the country before anybody even knows. Like, these dudes are so on point with it that they're in your house, they know what they're grabbing, and they're out the door on their airplane before you even know that they've been in your house, and they're already gone.
Yeah.
So wild.
I wouldn't doubt it. All these electronics and shit that we got, it's easy for people of that caliber, it's probably easy to tap into. Anything that hooks to Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, it's easy to motherfucking tap into.
Well, and they say don't post your schedule online and things like that, because if they know that you're confirmed to be at a football game, say, you know what I mean? Like Travis Kelce, he's got to be there, you know what I mean? And so they know your house is empty.
Yeah.
So
this motherfucking house ain't gonna be empty. Y'all can drive by and y'all can see. You can drive by and see. You can drive by and see.
I rarely leave my house empty. You know what I mean? Like, even when we go out of town, I got somebody sitting at the house. You know what I mean? Watching the crib.
Hey, 24/7. This motherfucker is hardly empty.
Yo,
drive by and see. Drive by and see.
Yo, I'm on the same tip. Like, and we got security system, we got alarms, we got cameras. You know,
they can shut all that shit down if they want to get in.
They gonna have to.
You got dogs though.
I got dogs.
Hey, black folks ain't fucking with no dogs. You ain't got to worry about no black folks. Hey, some of them tweakers though.
Oh yeah,
they'll come over there with a pack of bologna, silence them dogs, and do what they got to do.
They'll take a Cadillac converter off your car while you're in it.
Yeah, and you know that, and you didn't even know it.
I was at a street light. I was just at a street light.
Red light, bro. On daddies. On daddies.
Stole five lug nuts off my car while it was parked.
Cold motherfuckers, boy. You stopped at a red light, motherfucker, and put the accelerator. You wasn't going nowhere because you're on brakes. Like, what the fuck?
You know?
On everything.
They got me.
Man, let's wrap this up, man. I think I got to bust a move. I got to go get with G-Ball.
All right. Man, always a pleasure having you on, Ray. Have a great trip. I will see you when you get back, bro. I expect to see some pictures, a little video footage.
Oh, you know how I do it.
Maybe even some new music or something, depending on who you link up with while you're out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Shit, we could probably do an IG pod on Sunday if you're open.
I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying? I'll tap in on Sunday out there and shit. Hopefully, we could do that, man.
Heck yeah. All right, bro. Safe travels. Until next time, it's your boy Wilson for EmceeTV.
It's your boy Bigg Ray West, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast. And they know.
And we out. Until next time, thank you for liking, sharing, following the podcast. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And until next time, we are out. Peace.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jump. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice One. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like Cassius Clay. Passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé.
Don't play with us, them goons ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck them like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, sharper than a razor's touch. We hit that script and get the cake up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.
Big balls don't take